What is up? Welcome in, everybody. Nonsense Steve, finishing off King's Quest Chapter 5. Happy Friday to everybody joining me here on Twitch, and if you're watching on the Who Farted Crew YouTube, happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate you following along on YouTube. Again, as usual, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We always appreciate that. But yeah, this is Chapter 5. The final one for King's Quest that we've gone through everything here. We started up here at the beginning with A Night to Remember, and the whole journey has kind of been leading to this with Graham and his life. We saw that in Night to Remember he was talking to Gwendolyn, his granddaughter, about stories through how he became a knight and then how he became king of Daventry with Rubble Without a Cause, and the townspeople that we've gotten to know through all of this. But the kind of backstory that's been happening in these first 4 chapters has been Graham getting sick, and at the end of chapter 4 that we just saw, he's putting in this amendment, so now he doesn't have to name a male heir to the throne, which everyone believes means he wants to give the throne to Gwendolyn. But more importantly, they need to expedite it because of his impending death. So the kids found that out and are kind of freaking out about that. But the main thing is, you see the mirror on the back wall there. Graham, the entire time he's been king, has been getting these journeys and quests from the mirror, showing him, guiding him where he should be going, what he should be doing. And right now he's trying to find another quest to kind of continue his life and have meaning in his life outside of his family, and the mirror isn't giving him anything, so he knows that he doesn't have long. But yeah, here we go. Let's get into it. Chapter 5.
Recovering Lord Sullen's xylophone certainly sounds like a charming ruckus. Don't get me wrong, but I'm looking for a quest to be remembered by. One final adventure for future generations to share. Surely, my dear friend, you can relate to that. Oh, hello, Gwendolyn. Come on in.
Where did your friend go?
Why, he's right behind you, keeping warm by the fire.
There's no one there.
Not to worry, he'll be back. Always bouncing in and out, that one, like a slingshot.
Grandpa, we need to talk.
Of course, sweetheart. What'll it be? Dragons, treasure, love stories.
We need to talk about this.
I see. Come here. I am so sorry. I should have told you when I had the chance.
I'm just not ready for you to go.
Listen to me. I am not leaving you, not yet. The mirror promised me one final adventure.
But the doctors, they said...
Has the magic mirror led us astray before? I'll be here for one more adventure, no matter what any doctor says.
So, where's this adventure taking place?
I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be grand. One for the tapestries of time. I was thinking Serenia, or a family trip back to Avalon.
Grandpa, you can't even get out of bed.
Oh, I can get out of bed all right, just saving up my strength.
I need to know why.
Why? I thought it would be nice to have an adventure outside these walls with the whole family.
No, not that. I need to know why the doctors can't fix you. There has to be a magical fruit that can cure you, or a spell to extend your life. I just can't believe that you're only suffering from old age.
Take a seat. There are a few more stories I have yet to share.
Dun dun dun.
For as long as I can remember, adventure always had a way of finding me. But as I grew older, I had to find adventure for myself.
Sweetheart, are you sure you need to go out questing for trouble at our ripe old age?
Darling, this old hat may be tattered, but it's not ready to be hung up yet.
I know. I know. As long as you're living, you'll be working to make Daventry perfect. But what's the point of working so hard if we never can enjoy it? We still haven't watched a single sunset from the Rose Garden.
But there's still so much to do, love. I need to stay sharp. I just don't want my legacy to fizzle out like King Edward's.
Do what you like. I know I won't be able to convince you otherwise.
I probably should have stayed back and watched that sunset, but I had adventure on my mind. Perhaps there was another lost treasure to recover, or a unicorn to be rescued. Oh, if I was lucky, a hideous beast would be terrorizing the kingdom.
I like how now that we're an old man, like we seem to be moving faster than we ever did before.
A good place to start an adventure. Perhaps I should seems like only yesterday you taught my arrow to fly.
He's got a statue of a Chaka in there. Interesting. So this is like a moat to get to the castle. But like when you go into the castle, it's just like the front doors. Yeah, see there's the big castle in the background there. So there's like a whole little town inside the castle grounds.
Aren't you forgetting...
What was that?
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, so obviously, you know, we're on a solid bridge here. There's no bridge trolls. And Gwendolyn is questioning if he's actually misremembering.
Magniferous thorn weeds in the backwoods and planted a lovely rose garden instead.
Wait, what happened to the snarling Snarlaxes? With purple eyes, blue glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth.
They had to be crumbled. Ruin the castle's curb appeal, I'm afraid.
Alright, this doesn't go anywhere. Just curious if there's something I can, like, interact with, explore over here. I can just sit on this bench. Okay, cool. There's like a gazebo over there, but I can't get into it.
copper bell brought me right back to my younger days as a squire.
Hold on, Grandpa.
Yes, sweetheart?
It wasn't a bell.
Oh? And what was it?
It's gotta be a horn for the bridge troll, right?
A horn. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Forgive my momentary lapse of memory. A patch of fire impeded my path forward. A mere brain teaser to get my logic wheels spinning.
He needs to work on his time management skills.
I'm getting tired of opening that door for him.
I'm sure he'll be back any second.
After Alexander returned, we sealed up the goblin holes.
I wish Ulfie would stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule. As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in. Now, Pilar, I don't know if I'd...
Years ago, if my memory serves me correctly, we redesigned that old meeting space into a...
Bridge troll memorial, sandbox for the children, commemorative fountain. Let's go with the
A
bridge troll.
memorial honoring Pilar and Mr. Watts. Pilar transferred to Ludor in the summer of 1679, and she was annoyed to find out there was, in fact, no bridge troll guild in existence there. Hungry and poor, she discovered a new cause to rally behind. She founded the first charity whose mission was to feed the trolls. Waddles retired when I took the throne. He stayed local, though, and created most of the art and tapestries that you see on the castle walls. He finally became the drawbridge that he always dreamed of.
Oh, nice. Get it, drawbridge. I like it.
I remember those steps being a lot lower. I used to just whisk up and down them.
Okay. So that's a dead end, I guess. Still nothing on me. This is kind of weird. Oh wait, I think I know. Fire is blocking my path. And one of my options over here was a commemorative fountain. So I wonder if I can change it to fountain, and then that's somehow going to give me the water to put out that fire.
Am I remembering this right? We redesigned the space into a...
Oh. Sandbox. If I pick sandbox for the children...
that all the children of Daventry could enjoy.
A bucket.
Hey, how come I never got to play in that sandbox?
Your father was always paranoid about badgers doing their business in there, and would never let me take you. Ah, a randomly placed item to add to my inventory. My adventure was already off to a great start.
Yep.
We redesigned the space into a commemorative fountain honoring every guard who ever served the Kingdom of Daventry. The fountain was meant for every guard who served Daventry, but I couldn't help shedding a tear for Larry every time I passed by.
R.I.P. Larry.
Ah, life-giving water, nectar of the gods.
Perfect. Okay.
The fire was extinguished, my journey continued.
Nice.
Ah, that's better. Thanks, King Goosey.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on? Where's Ulfie?
What do you mean, sweetheart? He's right there. Ulfie, a magical talking bridge.
What?
Oh, hold on a second. You may be right. Ulfie was a bridge with a troll on his back, right? Oh, sorry. I mean a troll with a bridge on his back.
Correct.
How did your back catch on fire?
Oh, I'm not sure. Ulfie was taking a nap and then became very itchy. Probably just another heat rash.
A cool bath with 2 cups of oatmeal should clear that up. It's worked wonders for me.
Yeah, your skin does look fantastic for 86.
Well, that's a shame. I'm 77.
Oh, my apologies, King. At 386, Ulfie's memory isn't what it used to be.
I know. You told me that yesterday.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Can you believe how old we've grown?
It seems like only yesterday we were dancing the dance of the official Bridge Troll Guild. And all the paths through Daventry were wide open. I just hope I chose the right direction, because my journey has become a bit of a straight line lately.
Oh, I hope that's not why you squeezed into your adventuring gear. It's been Ulfie's pleasure to watch your little bridge take root and blossom into King Graham the Compassionate. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, if you enjoyed my earlier accomplishments, wait until you see the greatness my next adventure will bring. I couldn't wait to get into town. The square was probably full of people in need of an adventurer. Someone to fetch treasures or forage rare ingredients. On that day, I would have taken any quests offered. One slight problem. I couldn't remember which way the town was. Which way was the town again? My muscle memory was having a hard time remembering.
Why is the forest on fire over there? Oh, God.
What is this place?
I'm not sure. I don't think I went this way until later. I better turn back.
So when I... Oh, man. Yeah, when I push up, I go down. When I push down, I go up. The controls are inverted. That's crazy. Yep, and I turn right, I go left. Oh, God. This is messing with me.
I'm sorry. I can't remember all the details. Don't worry. They'll come to me.
Can I go into the void? I can't. Well, I can go into the void, but it doesn't go anywhere, so that's not helpful. That's Ulfie. I really don't want to go to the fire, but I don't seem to have much of a choice.
Oh, please, no! Is this how I would be remembered? I had to enter those flames before my legacy was burned to the ground.
God, it's still backwards.
I saved one treasure, but it wasn't good enough. I pushed myself to grab another one.
It's really messing with my head. Oh, God.
Even in my old age, I was still pretty smoking.
Man, the inverted controls are rough. I guess I can just get this treasure chest. Why am I carrying this on my back? Why can't I put it in my magical pouch that carries everything?
Two treasures saved. They were charred, but not beyond repair. I probably should have stopped there, but there was no turning back now.
Grandpa, what were you thinking?
Shh. I need to concentrate.
I like the idea that he's got these treasures that are so valuable to him and his legacy, and they're just sitting out on a bench here in the middle of the square for no reason.
Was all that really worth it?
Sorry, have my stories been good enough?
What do you mean? Your stories have been amazing.
I'm just not sure. There's so much more I could have told you. There are so many other details that I forgot to mention.
Grandpa, your stories are perfect. Just the way they are.
I just needed more time. Give me a few moments. I need to fill you in on some other details.
Grandpa, I'd like to remember the stories how they were first told to me.
They'll be better with all this stuff I forgot. Trust me.
Please don't ruin my memories.
There's a 7, and there's a box. Music is the key to unlocking this memory.
See that? This is Tree Dorman, Amaya's partner.
Grandpa, Amaya doesn't need a partner. She's a strong woman by herself. Besides, he kind of seems underdeveloped.
You may be right.
Oh, wait. It says 1-2 with green, so I'm assuming... One, 2 with green. There's nothing more that way.
What are those?
Fairies. I couldn't figure out where they fit in the story.
Perhaps the story was better without them.
3 red, 4 green.
Did I tell you that the goblins rode around on rats in the caves?
No, but how does that make any sense?
5 yellow, 6 green, 7 purple.
And Wenty's song. How could I have forgotten Wenty's song? He sang it to Alexander when he first met him.
I think a song would have made that chapter a little too long.
Well, hogs are baked with magic. They're abstract works of art. But hogs don't need equipment, cause they come right from the heart. Hogs you'll find are easy if you learn my recipe. First I'll grab you high and you'll grab low. Don't twist me up like pretzel dough. Next we squeeze our bellies huddle. Don't make this weird, it's just a cuddle. Waft my musk and count to 3 or mayhaps to infinity. Don't mind my sweat, I'm just obese. Rub my back and then release. The purest form of love and greetings. 1 cup friendship, 10 parts feelings. Platonic or romantic, could be comic or dramatic. Sympathetic, maybe tantric. Every hug is sourced organic. They're a handshake from the heart, 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 heart. Hugs, 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 hugs. Heart and hugs, hugs and heart. Heart and hugs, hugs and hugs. Give me a hug.
That was such a disturbing song.
Oh, there was another puzzle in the ice labyrinth. I feared it was too hard to understand, but perhaps I was wrong. I had to find a way to get everyone on the switches.
What? Well, at least the controls aren't inverted anymore. That's great. So I guess it would force the guy to the right to move when he couldn't. Up. Right. Up. Down. Up. There we go. No. No, that's not right. Oh no, wait, there we go. Now we're all on the same path. Right? Nope, still wrong. This is confusing. Why does he move? I know if I go over here, it does nothing, right? Oh wait, that worked. Why did that work? I swear I tried that the first time and it didn't work. This is outrageous.
Oh, and there was this whole other hidden Wetzel wolf cave. Did I ever tell you about the time I raced on top of the bridge trolls? What about my sorcery battle with the winged
Grandpa!
ones?
Stop! Your stories were perfect. Didn't you tell me that no story is ever done? It just stops being rewritten?
I will go back and fix them. We were planted in Daventry at the same time, but just like my legacy, this tree would outgrow me. It seemed like when I was younger, every door was open to me. But as I grew, one by one, they began to close. Locked as well. Really only leaves me with one choice. The sweet smell of starberries still wafted around the oven. It appeared the shop had not been sold yet. Still smelled like something was baking. I could go for some samples. No! No! My castle! I ran back home to make sure everyone was safe.
Well, hello there, friend.
Manny, hasn't your game grown tired and old?
Oh, I'm quite finished expending my efforts to refine this cesspit. I sacrificed my best years to the pursuit of a better Daventry. Now there's nothing left for me to do except watch as it burns to the ground and to hope that it will all be forgotten.
It was never about a better Daventry, and you know it. You just want to prove you're better than me.
Better than you? What have you ever contributed to this kingdom? If I didn't rig the night tournament, you wouldn't even be standing here. No, you owe your entire legacy to all the cretins that sacrificed their lives to build it.
Well then, leave my family out of this. Come out of hiding and face me alone. I'll grant you the rematch you so desperately seek.
Graham, your bones are too weak for a duel of strength, and your ankles would fracture in any contest of speed. Would your rusty memory even provide any decent competition in a game of wits?
What's the matter, Manny? Are you afraid if I win, you will run out of excuses for why you were never crowned king?
All right. First, prove to me that you're still strong and quick. You know where to find me.
All right, mine, don't fail me now.
It's all burned up.
Ah, that's right. I had tried my hand at designing an escape room. One key was definitely locked in here. If only I could remember the combination.
Candle. This light
These
will
things
help
are always
clear
more
your tunnel
fun
vision.
in groups.
Okay. So the combination appears to be number of pink bunnies, number of frogs, number of badgers, number of Mr. Fancy Cakes. There's one bunny up there. There's two. There's three over here. There's four hanging out behind that pole we just saw. If I come back this way a little bit. Maybe. Yeah, see, there it is sitting back there on the left. So that's four. There's five. And then there's six. I saw that coming in. So it looks like 6 bunnies. 7, because the one over here that you couldn't see behind the table. Oh, this is a Mr. Fancy Cakes, so it wants you to find the weight.
Wonderful, my favorite. Abstract art. I can't quite recall what the picture looked like. Was it orange? Was it pink?
The heck?
Was it purple? Was it pink? Wait 1 sec.
Okay, so there's 7 of the rabbits. I don't know where the frog comes in. I don't see that anywhere.
I may be remembering this wrong.
So I feel like the bottom part of that painting looks like it's like a 2.
Was it orange?
Yeah, see, and then like the swoop
Was it purple?
in the middle. Yep. So it's like that's the top half of the 2,
Was
and
it
then
orange?
the orange is the middle part, and
Was
then
it
the pink is the bottom part. Yeah,
Wait
so
1 sec.
So the third number is 2. Dang it. I don't see any frogs. So does that mean it's 0? I see no frogs, so I'm gonna go with 0. And then this is just weight, so if I put one of those... Okay, so 2 of these little ones equals 4, so that means they both weigh 2. Weighs more than 8. Weird. Unless I was just wrong. Wouldn't there have to be a combination? What would these weigh? Right, so the green ones are heavier. And it should be that... Yes. Because I already know that the little ones are weigh 2. So that's... Right, and that's heavier. So the green weighs more than the little ones. Okay, I guess that's balanced. So the 2 green ones have to equal 6, because we know the little one equals 2. 8 minus 2 is 6, and there's 2 of these, so divide it by 2, they're both worth 3. So the little ones equal 2, the big ones equal 3. And we're trying to figure out how much a Mr. Fancy Cakes weighs. So that's 6, and it's still not enough. That's 8, and it's not enough. That's 10, and it's too much. So this would be 9. 9. The heck? There's 7 pink. We know 9 is right. We know the bunnies are right. Am I missing a frog somewhere? Something? There's a bunny back there on the left. That's 1. There's a bunny over here on the stage. That's 2. Right. See, there's the bunny again behind the painting.
Wait 1 sec.
1, 2. Balcony is 3. Other side is 4. There's 1 behind this table, 5. There's 1 over here, 6. There's 1 in the hall, that's 7. Oh, wait, I can leave? But I don't see any frogs. I'm assuming it's the painted number 2 for the badger. Because it's like black and purple. But that wouldn't fit any of these.
I may be remembering this wrong. Was it purple? Was it pink? Was it orange? Was it purple?
Like when you combine them all together, it looks like a number 2. That's
Wait one
gotta
sec.
be the right answer. And we already mathed over here for the Mr. Fancy Cakes. Because 2 of these equals 4, so these are worth 2. And the 2 greens plus that means that's 3, so that's 9. So 7029. So boy, I don't know. What else would it be? Tunnel vision. Dead end. That's a dead end. The heck? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here.
Why, hello, old friend.
Fruit picker. Frogs. There are 6 of them. Right?
Wake up, Graham. Apologies, it was... Hold on, that's not right.
Like there's 6 total, but there's only 1 sitting there. Is it 1?
There's nothing else to see that way.
Is it 1? Is it 6? I mean, we could just brute force it. Because there's no penalty for a wrong guess, so... We already know that the 7, the 2, and the 9 are correct. Have to be, so... I could just keep guessing until I get the chest open. It's either 1 or 6. At least I think it should be. Okay, is it 1? Nope. Is it 6? Nope. Brute force. Is it 2? It's not 0, 1, or 2. Is it 3? 4, 5, 8? Where the hell did you get 8 from? I have no earthly idea how the answer was 8. Okay. So I have back gate key 2 of 4. So there's 2 more keys somewhere. Still don't know what to do with this candle. I mean,
Apologies, it was a... Hold on, that's not right. Wake up, Graham. Your mind is...
I need like a shovel or something? Like X marks the spot? Okay, so I got the fruit picker back, so now I'm wondering if I use it in the same spot that I used it in before. Which was over here. Oh, okay. Okay. Isn't this where the plate goes? Yeah. But I need more of them. But there's nothing to fruit pick, okay? Floating island, but there's no way to get there. That's not helpful. Darkwing, how you doing? This is where I use the candle? Yep. If this puzzle has you trapped, use this shovel to dig up the answer. Okay, so we did get a shovel. Perfect.
I was happy my lighting project had been implemented, but I did miss using my pumpkin lantern. After Alexander returned, we sealed up the goblin holes.
Yeah, we said that already. Oh, there's another thing. Fruit picker? Cool. Glad I came this way.
Something seems off.
Wait. Now there's like... Oh, there's a key up there.
The key was a bit too high for me to reach.
How did this goblin hole get open? So weird. What do I have? Shovel's not gonna help me. Maybe I gotta go in the tunnel and come back out? Oops. Hate when I do that. Yeah, see, now the goblin houses are gone. Hole was sealed up again. Heck. When you go a direction, the houses grow back. That's weird. Alright, I gotta come back to that. I liked it better in the first chapter when you could fast travel through this tunnel. Interesting.
Goblins thrived in the rocks to the east, so I stayed away.
Okay, so I know I can come over here. Drop down. And shovel. What am I digging up? Always a knife to meet the Pun King? A knife? What the hell do I need a knife for? Alright, let's put our second plate on there. I don't see how a knife would help me get that key over there. There's nothing I had to like cut up or anything. I have how many? Two keys. Still nothing there.
Still smell like something was baking.
That hasn't changed at all. Okay, so I think the only reason I could come in here is if I hadn't already found the wheel. Now when I go to this back gate, since it said keys to the back gate, I'm assuming there's 4
I
locks. and I
beefed
can't
up
do anything.
security on that back gate to make sure no Etzel wolves could break in. The lock was crafted from very rare chromium I mined from the caverns in Ceridia. It was resistant to magic and required multiple keys. Of course, I couldn't remember where I had hidden them.
All right. Can I interact with the pumpkins, maybe?
Daventry's pumpkins thrived after the squirrels moved back to Avalon.
What the hell? Always wanted to try fly fishing before I croak. Oh, okay. Had a whole damn fishing pole in there. Okay. So this has to be the fly fishing. That makes sense now. He's got a number 8 on his back. Oh my god. That's how it got to 8. Okay, so all that did was unlock the box that we already unlocked. Cool. Hell, so now, what am I supposed to do with this damn frog? Like, I already unlocked the box. Can't get back home. Would there be a point in going back here? Like, I already unlocked the box. Why would I need to go back? Do I just carry this frog forever? Yeah, I already opened up the box, so... One of the keys we know is on that goblin house. But what we don't know is how to get up there to get it down. Did all of this. I'm all turned around. Go back this way. There's nothing to do in the town. If I go south, that's just the frog. There's nothing to do over there. There's nothing to do in the tournament. As far as I know, there's nothing I can do with the floating island. Doesn't seem like there's a way to get across. Yeah, no way to get across. And then the only thing over here is the plates, and I'm still missing a plate.
Goblins thrived in the rocks.
Yeah. Is there a way I can get across there, though? So I didn't want to go over by the goblins. It seems odd that I would have that area over there that I can't access. Where I was before, yeah. Nothing in here. Here. Yep, and now the houses are back.
Wake up, Graham. The key was a bit too high for me to reach.
This has to be like the owl and the badger puzzle. where there's like something I need to do while the house isn't there in order to prevent the key from growing onto the house. Aha!
I may be remembering this wrong.
Get up, old man. Perfect. So now I go back over here. So there was just a third sequence that I hadn't seen yet. That's all it was. So now they should be locked up again. Right? Yep. So now I go back again. Now the house is back. Yeah, alright. Now use the ladder. Perfect. Okay. So that gives me 3 of the 4 keys, but I still missing a key, and I still have no clue where it could possibly be. So now I've unlocked everything over in this section. Doesn't make sense. All right. So I'm still missing a wheel for whatever that puzzle is. Is there somewhere that I just haven't explored yet? Check my trinkets again. Yep, there. There's no way to get across to the floating island. There's no way to get across the bridge here to go back home. Now I've done everything to the north. There's nothing in the pumpkin patch, but I already did that. Are you kidding me? I just had to check this damn bush the whole time. Unbelievable. Okay. So I'm assuming that the 4th key comes from completing this wheel puzzle. So we should be good. jaunt this direction. Yep, keep going. Okay, so now put the last wheel on there. Is it RIP? Or nice. Okie dokie. So we've got all 4 keys, and now we can unlock that door and maybe confront Manny. Let's see what we got.
I remembered where all the keys were, and the lock was open, which proved my mind was still quick. I pocketed the chromium. It was too rare to leave sitting on the ground.
Guess there's nobody in the town, so it doesn't super matter. Gold.
I'm gonna feel that for the next 10 years.
Going back down where we started.
I don't remember adventures being so hard on the knees. Forget leg day. I need to strengthen these ankles day. Well, I didn't feel that one, and I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Keep your eyes peeled, Gordon. He should be here any second.
You know how I feel about that name.
Fine, Mordak. Open your eyes. Look alive. Don't screw this up.
Screw this up.
Might I remind you, it's my magic keeping you alive.
Yes, and when your magic concocts a working batch of cosmolotion, I'll praise you. But my patience has grown thin, and I will not tolerate any more mistakes.
Brother, I warned you to stay away from those potions. You wouldn't hear it. I've wasted 30 years of my life trying to duplicate Hagatha's formula. And I'm afraid at this point, I'm ready to move forward or move on.
Is your mind slipping in your golden years? Have you forgotten everything I've sacrificed for you? I took you in from the cold. I saved you from a life of goblin slavery. And you have the gall to complain about 30 measly years?
Well, sometimes it still feels like I'm a slave to a goblin.
Hold your tongue, Morden, or I will.
We got Manny and Mordak up here.
Mordak, didn't I extinguish your flame years ago?
I was hiding under the floorboards.
I knew it.
How's the family?
Getting along surprisingly well since you shrugged them.
So glad to hear that.
Uh-huh. You mind moving out of the way? I have some business to attend to with your boss.
Manannan has strictly forbidden me to let you pass. Unless you can convince me that your mind is still strong and quick.
And how might I go about that?
Follow those clearly labeled signposts.
Of course.
Bring me back proof that you have completed each trial, and then I will escort you to Manannan.
I know you won't answer honestly, but I'll ask anyway. Is all this some form of an elaborate trap designed to crush my bones, yank my arms out, or contort my body into a twisted sculpture of death?
No.
Sounds like some good clean fun. I can't figure out if something just broke or snapped back into place.
Grandpa, are you all right?
I just haven't thought about these stories, in a long time.
Your ears are all red.
Just give me a moment. This part gets a little wacky. I think I should rest a bit first. You mind getting Grandma in here?
I'll be back after your nap.
Get your rest, dear. I'll be back after dinner.
I'll be fine. Take your time.
Just ring the bell if you need me.
Good night, my love. promise. Always seek adventure. Aha! I wondered where you went off to. No, it's not time yet. I was promised another. I'll fight it, I assure you. But... oh, I'm afraid you're right. You've always been a straight shooter. It's true. The mirror never promised I would live another adventure. Only that my adventure would live on. Just let me say goodbye.
Chaka is like his guardian angel here.
Do you smell that germite, Graham? It's a toxic fume, I'm afraid. One that is said to challenge the strength of the mind.
Huh. Please don't engage with Manannan. Stay here and be with your family. I could never leave the kingdom in this wretched state for our children. You see a man who has a lot of unresolved business to attend to. Rosella and I can work to restore the kingdom. Please let us help. You don't need to face Manannan alone. I'm afraid I have to, son. This is an awesome nod, too, to the original King's Quest games. Dad, you've given us everything we need. All we need now is you. There are still plenty of treasures I wish to leave for you. Get the locket. You find a golden locket on the ground and put it in your pocket. You're not sure what this treasure is for, but you are sure you will need it later. I don't understand armor. Behind Achatka's bust, you see a random string of pearls. Get the pearls. You pick up the valuable but useless pearls and store... Oh, you pick up the valuable but useless pearls and store them in your seemingly endless pocket. This is awesome. Search the bush. These small bushes in the background hold vast amounts of valuable yet useless treasure. You store it all in your magically never filled pockets. We at Sierra wish to thank you for playing King's Quest. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare better next time. Good luck. Acorn and Whisper, and they're skeletons. That's creepy. That's awesome, though.
King Graham? Is that you?
Of course it is. I'd
This is so
recognize that musk anywhere. It's the smell of legend. And sour cherries. With a hint of mustard. But mostly legend.
Wenty? Bramble! Wait, if you're here, does that mean that I am...
Calm down, Sugar Muffin. It's hardly your time yet. We're just here to help you navigate your heart.
Oh, and what's my heart
Chesto,
telling
thank you for the
you?
follow.
That I need one last piece of advice? Perhaps on outsmarting Manny? Or how I can make sure the legacy of King Graham become passionate will not be left behind.
Looks like you've got the recipe for legacies mixed up.
No, legacies are not about what you leave behind for people. They're about what you leave inside of people.
Oh, your kingdom is best left for the young, Graham.
That's it? You don't have any puns or an item to give me that will eventually solve all my troubles?
We've given all we have to give. You're going to have to figure out the rest of it alone.
Wake up, Graham. Your mind is strong.
That was really cool.
Great. Set that over there, and let me know when you've completed the trial of speed.
Trial of speed.
I still need proof that you completed the trial of speed.
What's that?
Excellent. Right this way, please.
Well, where is he?
Meow. Charmed, I'm sure.
Are you kidding me? You wish to challenge me like this?
Careful what you say, King. My species has no bearing on my abilities.
I have no problems with cats, Manny. or goblins, or sphinxes. My issues are all with you.
No matter. The duel hasn't even begun, yet I've already won. Are you aware that you've hand-delivered everything I need to complete another batch of Cosmolotion?
Shocker.
Allow me to explain that you, King Graham the Imbecile, have once again...
Yeah. Wax poetic for 2 more hours, won't you? Pardon my vacant expression, though. I can barely hear out of my left ear anymore.
Fine, have it your way. I'll speak with brevity, long sentences, drawn-out syllables to emphasize a point, raising my voice, more sesquipedalian words, overuse of the term moron, and I'll need a hair from your beard for my final ingredient.
See you at sundown?
Meet me at the floating island.
Yeah, Chesto,
Good chat.
the cat is Wallace Shawn, who is Vizzini in The Princess Bride. So there's a lot of 80s connections with this game, which I love.
Dad, we brought you some treats. Dad?
Oh. Well.
Grandpa!
No.
Dad, say something.
Story.
Gwendolyn, go get the nursemaids.
No.
What do you want me to do? What can I get you? You want Mom? Mom!
Story.
Sorry?
No, story.
The story. Help me finish it.
Let's get him back in bed. Grab his feet.
Graham!
I couldn't reach the bell.
I should have known you would try to escape.
I thought I needed one more adventure. One last trophy to hang on these shelves. But the only treasures I need are standing right beside me.
It's okay, love. You can stop fighting. It's time.
Not before my story is done. You have to finish it.
Me? I don't know how it ends.
I'll help you.
I can't. I'm not ready. Gart should tell it.
Grandfather's passing his hat to you. I think you should take it.
That's the most human Gart has been this entire story.
Go ahead, Cuddlebug.
King Grandpa, the greatest adventurer to ever live, would do anything in his power to protect his family. As the sun set atop the floating island, Mordak placed the final goblet down for a toxic duel of wits.
That's a great start.
Welcome, friend. I'm glad you could make it.
Manannan restored himself back into human form using the ingredients Grandpa had unknowingly brought to him. But he was weak. The germite crystal was the only thing keeping him alive.
Mordak has carefully designed a series of trials to test our wits. Don't worry, he hasn't given me any answers. Some of the goblets have been topped with hypnotic powder. We will complete each station individually. If you drink from any of the tainted cups, you will lose and be under my spell, and vice versa.
The goblets have been set up in stations, each with their own rules.
I'll spare you the long speech and just let you read the rules. Ready to prove a goblin is smarter than a man?
There was one clue for each set of goblets. Someone must have thought themselves pretty clever.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
Three brothers wave. Two of them knights, the other a knave. Knaves lie without fear. Knights are truthful. Lend them your ear. Only one cup is neutral.
Only one goblet was safe to drink from.
Cup 1 is safe. Beware, royal guard B always lies. Cups 1 and 4 are tainted. Cup 2 is tainted, and royal guard A always lies. So the knave will lie without fear. So one of them is a liar, and two of them are telling the truth. So A is saying that 1 is safe and B is lying. B says that 1 and 4 are tainted. And C says that 2 is tainted, which would mean 3 is safe and A is lying. Because if B is a knight, then 1 and 4 are tainted. If C is a knight, then 1, 2, and 4 are tainted, and A is the liar. And A is saying 1 is safe, which is a lie, and guard B is lying, which is also a lie. Because otherwise only 1 and 2... Oh no, 1 would be the safe one. If he's telling the truth, 1 is safe. Yeah, I gotta think. Three is the only one I think would be fine. Going with that one.
Finish this one too. Simple, really.
Okay. Which 4 goblets are safe to drink? This puzzle will reveal the link. Trolls, so the bridge troll on the bottom there, carry napkins to wipe fruit juice from their chest. Dragons never eat grapes, the flavor they detest. Each creature eats a different type of fruit. Which treat pairs with the troll, dragon, badger, and snoot? Cool. Okay, so dragons never eat grapes, so I know that's not right. Snoots and trolls peel their food before they ingest. So what was it? Snoots and trolls. So this is a badger, this is a snoot, right? Yeah. So snoots and trolls peel their food. So if the dragon doesn't eat grapes, then that means the badger does. The only thing left to eat for the dragon would be the apple. Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit juice from their chest. So that would just lead me to believe that because they're peeling the fruit and its juice, then it's got to be the orange. So then that would leave the banana for the snoot, would be my guess.
Neither of us are hypnotized, so let's continue on.
All right, crushing it so far. Guards standing in formation, in 4 ways they will align. Pay attention to their location. No guard should repeat on the same line. Find the 3s in their stations, and your cups will taste just fine. Oh, so this is like Sudoku. Yes. So this would be a 2 or a 3 here. Okay, perfect. So this is 1, 2. There's already a 4 in the line, so this has to be a 3. Since there's a 3 here, this has to be a 2. This has to be a 3. Same thing. 1, there's a 2 here, so this has to be 3. This is a 2. 1, 2, there's already a 3 up there, so this is a 4. That makes this a 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 3 down here. This is a 1. This is a 4. Perfect. So we're supposed to find the 3s, which are here, 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 and here.
Not really much of a challenge for minds like ours.
Nice, nice, nice. Interesting. Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in the corresponding row or column. Multiple digits in a row or column reveal multiple sets of consecutive black squares, separated by at least 1. 15 of these cups are safe to drink. 15. Okay. So what they're saying is, for example, right, this is a good starting spot. 5. So it's saying there's 5 squares in a row. And then on the top line here, there's 1, a broken space, 1, a broken space, and then 1. So since there's only 2 in a row in this column, that means there's nothing else here. Those are all empty. Let's see. For this one, there's 2, and then there's 1 in here somewhere. This one is 4 in a row, which means it has to be these 4 here, because we already know this has to be an empty space. So that's all set. Since this has to be empty and this is 1, we know these are the 3, because it's the same thing here as well. 2 in a row means these all have to be empty. So that's right. If this is empty and there has to be a space between, then that's right, and that's right, and that's the 4 in a row. Perfect. So there's 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Mordak, you could have made these a little more challenging.
Cool. All right, what do we got? Math. Woohoo. Kings can be brave, compassionate, or wise, but there is only one path that leads to all 3. To find the one cup that is safe to drink, you must follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends on a 3. Okay. Follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends on a 3. So like when you look at these numbers, for example, this number 11 here, the arrows point to the 11. So like 12 minus 9 or 7. So 12 minus 7 is 5. 5 plus 11 is 16. So this would be 16. But it could also be 12 minus 9 is 3 plus 11 is 14. So this could be 14. It could also be 16. But the whole point is 12 minus 9 is 3. 3 plus 11. And then once I get to 11, because of the direction of the arrows, I can only go down to a solution. So there's like I can't continue across this line or anything. So because I'm trying to get 3 as the answer, unless I could get to 0 somehow over here. Yeah, so let's just work that way. So 12 minus 9 is 3, plus 10 is 13. That's not right. We already know 14 and 16 because I just did those examples, so that's not right. 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 plus 11 is 12, so that's not right. It's not the first 2. 8 minus 7 is 1, plus 1 is 2, also incorrect. 8 minus 5 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 6 minus 5 is 1, plus 1 is 2. 6 minus 5 plus 2, so 6 minus 5 is 1, plus 2 is 3. So this would be the path. That's how I get to 3. 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 6 minus 4 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. So yes, it's this one. 6 minus 5. 5 plus 2. It's this one.
One more to go. Think you can handle it?
A good king looks towards the future, but is always conscious of what he was leaving behind. Okay. So in our first puzzle, it was diamonds, and the answer was 3. Second puzzle was the heart. And there were 4 cups. So maybe it's, wait, so maybe the first one. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Good king looks towards the future, but is always conscious of what he is leaving behind. So I don't think this actual pattern matters. There was 1 cup that was right on the first test, 4 cups right on the second test. The third test for the star, there was 1, 2, 3, 4 again. This one had 15. No, that's not right. 56. Where are they getting these numbers from? So the diamond, it was cup 3. The heart, it was, maybe it's 3, 3, 3, and 3 for 12? So maybe it's... But then which 12 would it be? Okay. Okay, so the clover was the one we just did, and the answer was 3. And it was 652 was the path. But the answer was 3. And then the blue spade was this one. And there were 15 goblets for that one. This one, there was only 1 goblet, and it was 3. The diamond? Boy, this is a tough one. Towards the future, but is always conscious of what he is leaving behind. Oh, wait. What he's leaving behind. Is it the number of cups remaining? So 3, 4, 3, 6, 9, 12. Two, 5, 10. It's gotta be it. And 12 again. Is there a second 12 on here? There is. Didn't even notice that. Okay.
The duel was at a standstill.
Nice.
Neither competitor could prove they were smarter than the other.
I was afraid of this, friend. Although you started out as a lanky bumbleward, over the years my trials have conditioned your wits to equal mine. No matter. I have a backup plan. This flame enchantment will ensure neither of us can leave until the other has perished. How about instead of wits, we engage in a lethal game of chance?
Grandpa had no choice but to play the game. He was trapped and his kingdom was on the line.
I won this set of goblets from a game of wits with Lord Sarwyn. One of them holds an irreversible eradicating elixir. A powerful magic that will slowly destroy whatever it touches from the inside out. There are no special markings or any way to puzzle out which is the poisoned vessel. If there was, I would have slipped it into the batter of your breakfast years ago. But what fun would that have been? We'll each take turns choosing a goblet to drink from until they're all gone, and the better man wins. You'll drink first.
Grandpa was at a loss. For the first time in his life, the 4 E's of puzzle solving could not inform his decision. There was no logic to puzzle out. No clues or hints. Just a simple choice of life or death.
Oh, man.
Take your time.
Wait.
There's no stress. Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket.
All right, I guess I'll go with the right.
Well, I guess you won. Bested me. Good show, old friend. Guess I'll ingest this and call it a night. But you know I don't play fair. And you've just revealed where the elixir is hiding. You played right into my trap, just like that foolish archer.
Yep. Grandpa's life was spared, and our whole family moved to Avalon. The end.
No, Gwendolyn.
What?
It couldn't have ended like that. You know, if I chose that path, it would have destroyed the very castle you are standing in. There is only one solution.
He was out of options. Grandpa looked around at the kingdom he created and realized there was only one choice. Grandpa knew the eradicating elixir would slowly destroy him from the inside, but Daventry would live on. That day, Manny was outsmarted in a way he never imagined possible, in a way he could not comprehend.
Ha! Nice move. I'll accept that. But let's see if I can help speed up the effects of that potion. You pushed a thinking man to brute force. I hope you're happy.
You've already won. There's no need to torture him.
It was at that moment, while his body was being jerked through the air, that Mordak was reminded of his first encounter with Grandpa. Those memories stirred up something fierce inside Mordak. Manny didn't save him from a life of goblin abuse. Grandpa did. And it was time he repaid the favor.
Leave him be. I won't ask you again.
I guess it's time I held your tongue.
Mordak was the hero.
Manny's enchantments over the castle were broken, and he was never heard from again. Daventry continues to thrive and prosper, thanks to the sacrifices made by King Graham, the greatest grandpa to have ever lived. Is he still?
Oh, yes. He heard every word.
Thank you, Gwendolyn. The hat suits you well.
It was beautiful. You kids have always brought so much joy to your grandfather.
All of his children have.
All right, kiddos, it's bedtime. Say goodnight to Grandpa, and I'll tuck you in.
Good night, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, God. And I am proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I just want to say, you're the best grandpa, and my favorite person in the world. I love you. And I'm so sorry you didn't get your last adventure.
Sweetheart, there is nothing to be sorry about. I now know that all of my adventures will live on forever inside of you. As long as you keep telling my stories, they will never die.
Thanks for sharing them with me, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, dear. Go get some rest. Wake me in the morning, and we can make some pancakes.
Grandpa.
Oh snap, we're Gwendolyn now. That can't be good. Interesting. The eyes we got from Manny. I don't know why Bramble and Winty. Maybe because we chose them at some point in one of the stories. Us with Alexander from chapter 3. Us with Rosella from chapter 3. Or 4, chapter 4. That was the one with the whole family. Heart, because we are the king of compassion. There you go. That's chapter 3 when we met Niece. So yeah, it must have been chapter 2, Winty and Bramble, but yeah, we went with Chester, so I don't know why. No, that's weird. Yep. Oh, that's cool, the Star Shrimp Pie recipe. When we made the Star Shrimp Pie in chapter 3 with Niece.
My sweetheart Gwendolyn, when you read this letter, you'll already know about the crown I have left for you and why. Please don't worry about me. I lived a long, fulfilling life, and I wouldn't change one decision. I've led this kingdom with all the compassion in my heart, and I've seen that same love in your eyes. But I would never force upon you rules and addenda to protect my legacy. You must make your own decisions. I only share my stories in the hope that they would help you down whichever path you choose for Daventry. Go forth and be Queen Gwendolyn the Compassionate, or the Patient, or the Dragon Slayer. Just know that I will always be watching over you and kissing your forehead from the stars above.
So the book has addendum 48677, which we found out in the last chapter means that Graham can name anyone he wants as king, or in this case, queen. Anything else for us to interact with in here? There must be. There we go. or a dragon. There we go. Oh, we don't get a post-credits thing? Oh, man. There's chapter 1. Why is that all we have? It's just chapter 1. Oh no, I gotta cycle through. That's chapter 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's no post-credits for chapter 5. Yeah, see, there's the Starshroom Pie recipe. That was given to... Oh, that's right. So it was the Starberry cream pie that we used in chapter 3, but in chapter 4 we got the Starshroom Pie recipe that Winty had never shared with anyone outside of his family. That was like the heirloom he gave to us. There you go. That's all of our stuff. Kind of annoyed that we didn't get a thing for completing chapter 5, but that's it. We did it. We've conquered the game. Thank you everybody for following along. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you appreciate it. Again, if you're following me on Twitch, at nonsense_Steve, give me a follow. You can catch these live. I totally appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure you're clicking the bell, getting the alerts every time these go live. If you've been following along, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what games you'd like to see like this going forward. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Appreciate making the content for you as well. And we'll be starting a new game here soon. Until next time, everybody. Peace.